is Danny Carson with Oklahoma Live TV, and you're watching Oklahoma's source for all of your live and local entertainment and in your area across the state. This is called Oklahoma Live TV's hashtag Starting Somewhere, brought to you by our sponsor JJ's Alley Bricktown Pub. Before we get started, I did want to say that we also offer exclusive content about this series on our website. You can go to oklahomalife.tv, go to our menu, go down to the music tab, and just hit hashtag Starting Somewhere. On that page, you're going to find all of our previous episodes. You'll find flyers for this week's performances and next week's as well, and so much more, including JJ's calendar, a link to our artist feature spotlight, and more. Now let's get started. Rock and Country is coming to Binger, Oklahoma at Rihanna's last stop that's going to be next Saturday in the form of the Jimmy Lee Jordan Band. A very good friend of mine, Mr. Richard Clift Jr., is performing in Elk City at the Pit Stop. You can go to his Facebook page and actually find the list of events that he always keeps updated, and he is one of the funniest people that I know. He always jokes about the fact that many people have a tendency of misspelling his name, so he kind of makes a joke about it. But he's also hilarious when it comes to memes and all social media, so I highly encourage you to go to Richard Clift Jr. Music on Facebook and follow that page. Katie Value's full band is performing at the Enid Moose Lodge on Saturday, November 20th, starting at 8 o'clock. Keep her in mind as we get approaching the new year and a possible season 2 for hashtag Starting Somewhere. This guy deserves a big round of applause for all of his hard work, because not only is he very active in the performing industry, but he also keeps all of his social media very updated, and that's hard to do, especially on TikTok. You can follow Matt Moran as he goes tomorrow night to Chickasha at the Speak Lounge, and then Saturday night he'll be joining another performer, Kyle Brewer, at the Blue Bonnet in Norman. One of our favorite rock bands, Phil Dio, is going across state lines this weekend, and they're performing in Vernon, Texas this Saturday night at Vernon Parks. If you're already jumping the gun and setting up for Christmas this year way before Thanksgiving, you might as well go ahead and prepare for New Year's Eve too. This year in Lawton, Oklahoma, you can catch some of the heaviest metal bands performing at the Railhead Saloon. That'll include Drop Dead Dammit and so many more. The Cat Pratt Band is performing again at Harley's Club in Elgin, Oklahoma this Saturday, starting at 9. They were actually featured on one of our other episodes, I believe it was episode 3, for our hashtag Starting Somewhere as our artist feature spotlight. You can go back on our website and check that episode out again. This week I wanted you to meet someone who is not only extremely talented in songwriting and performing, but he's also very humble about his talent. This week's Artist Feature Spotlight is with Greg Strawn.
I drank to forget things, I drank to escape the problems and sorrow that this life can bring. I drank for the laughter, the good times and friends. When morning comes around here, my troubles surface again, and it's a vicious cycle I'm living. I do it night after night, but for the peace that it brings me, it's how I go through life. I know I'll hurt tomorrow, and the peace will be gone. But for now it's all worth it, 'cause a little peace is better than no peace at all. I drank to forget things, but it takes so much more to get to the good place that I'm longing for. I know this is killing me, but we'll all go someday. As long as I find a little peace, drink till I'm in my grave. And it's a vicious cycle I'm living, do it night after night. For the peace that it brings me, it's how I go through life. I know I'll hurt tomorrow, and the peace will be gone. But for now it's all worth it, 'cause a little peace is better than no peace at all. Yes, for now it's all worth it, 'cause a little peace is better than no peace at all. I took guitar lessons at first when I was 17 and played guitar for a while, and then I took some piano lessons in college as part of a college class, and then ended up doing well in piano and was actually supposed to try out for a piano scholarship at OU, but I didn't never even go to my tryout. Things came up and I was not confident enough to do that. But I played piano and guitar, but was never in a band or anything, didn't ever perform anywhere. And eventually they started having music on Thursday nights at El Dorado, where we lived, and we'd play up there every Thursday night, just sit around in a circle and swap songs and stuff, and did that for a while. And then in my late 20s I had a bout with addiction, and when I got clean, I stopped doing everything, stopped doing music completely. So 2002, and didn't pick it back up again until 2016 when I went to that birthday party. So I've always just really loved music, and it moves me, and sometimes there's songs that I know that I like that I don't even necessarily know the words that well, but just the music part of it itself and the melody of the words, the way they combine, just can move me. I don't really know that I would have a songwriting influence. I know on some of the songs I've written, they seem pretty short. So when talking with someone, I compared it to some of Merle Haggard's stuff that was just short, but it meant a lot to people. Those songs did not. And so that's the only person I've ever really thought of like that, but I really don't. And my songs I've written maybe are not specific to one genre of music, because some of my songs don't really sound country, I don't guess. Play a wide variety. I play country, I play some 80s pop rock stuff sometimes, and then a little bit of newer stuff, but classic rock type stuff. Stuff I grew up with is what I really like to play. Stuff that I like to listen to that reminds me of when I was younger. I just enjoy doing it. I enjoy playing for people. It would be neat if somebody recorded a song I'd written and it had some radio play of some sort. I mean, that would be great. I guess that would be kind of like a dream. I don't really dream of performing big. I like to play about twice a month, Some months I do more, some less, but through COVID we didn't get to play much at all. But about twice a month is what I like to try to do. And of course we have busy seasons with farming and stuff, so I don't always get to do that, but that's kind of my goal for that, about twice a month. I do have a Facebook page, Greg Strawn Music. I am working on enough songs. I've got enough for an EP, and I just need to get them recorded. And procrastination, I haven't got it done yet, but I would like to have that done before the end of the year, or at least a few songs done by then. Have a CD or whatever available when I do play. When you can tell they're enjoying themselves, they're singing along with the songs you're singing, that's a really good feeling. It's kind of an indescribable feeling. It's what makes it worth it.
One thing that I am extremely grateful for this year has been JJ's Alley Bricktown Pub out of Oklahoma City. Not only do they support this series, but they support live music in general. They're one of the only venues that I know of that offers live music 7 days a week. And they have 3 different stages for 3 different performers possibly going all at the same time. Some nights they also have open mic nights for other musicians, just in case you guys are looking to get into it a different area or even just get some practice out on stage. This is this week's JJ's Calendar. Since I won't get to see you next week, have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you know that I am extremely grateful for you and all of your support. Please try not to set up for Christmas until after Thanksgiving if you can help it. My name is Danny Carson, and we'll see you next time on Oklahoma Live TV's #StartingSomewhere.